afternoon. This is Brent Lovell, Lovell Group. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It sincerely means so much to me. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can master the art of an inbound sales call. And yes, it is an art. So many people could have made a sale or should have made a sale if they knew the skills and the techniques of what I'm about to teach. Watch this, and I promise you, if you implement them, your sales closing percentage on inbound calls will go through the roof. For demonstration purposes only, we're going to use the car business. However, you can change a few words to fit any product or service. The first thing you have to do to win over the prospect, to get them to like you, is to pick up the phone with so much enthusiasm that, the person on the other side of the phone, they can literally sense that and feel it. They know when you're having a bad day because you pick up the phone, hello. They can sense that and feel it. Do they want to do business with that person? Absolutely not. Pick up the phone with so much enthusiasm. Pick up with a smile on your face because, again, they can sense that across the phone. You might not think that they can, but I promise you they can. You have to pick up like this. Good afternoon. This is Brent Lovell with Shelbyville Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Ram. How can I help you? And then the prospect's going to say, I'm calling about this specific used car, or I'm calling about a Jeep Grand Cherokee in general. You have to know your inventory at all given times. Make it a habit where you walk the lot the first thing in the morning before you do anything else. Because cars were sold yesterday, if it was your day off or what have you, if you didn't pay attention, again, you have to know your inventory. You need to know your new cars, your used cars, what cars are going to auction. You have to know all of that. By knowing that, you will make more money. I promise you that. I give you my word. And then you're going to say, thank you so much for taking the time to reach out and call into the dealership. I promise you that you're going to have an amazing experience with me. Just in case we get disconnected, what's your name and number? And then they're going to give you their name and make sure you spell it correctly and put it in the system. You can put it in the system later, but then the phone number. Very important. So many people make the mistake of using caller ID and writing down that number and don't ask the question. Then they call back if they need to and it's a work or it's somebody else's number. Take the time to realize what's your best number and then you write that down. Is that your cell phone, home, or office? Well, that's your cell phone. Perfect. Again, don't assume what's on the caller ID. And if it matches up, great. If it doesn't match up, I notice you're calling from this number and they're, oh yeah, that's my work. Now you have two different ways to get in contact with them. And also it gives you an opening. Well, what kind of work do you do? And then that leads to a couple minutes of talking again. You're building a relationship. They're starting to like you because you're showing an interest in them. So then you have their name, then you have their number. Now they're going to tell you what vehicle they're interested in. Let's say it's a used vehicle, just for purposes only. All right, great. While I look that up, just curious, where are you calling from? Again, I already know what cars are available, but I'm postponing answer that and telling them that it's available because I want to get to know them. I want to build that relationship. Perfect. And again, you're looking it up. That's what you're telling them. Where are you calling from? From Louisville. Oh, perfect. That's where I live. What part of town do you live? Oh, that's where I grew up. Perfect. My family still lives out there. I still go out there and every single Sunday and let my mom see the kids. Got 2 kids, by the way. Just curious, how many kids you got? You can build so much relationship while you're pretending. It's a bad word, but it's what you're doing is looking up the car. And again, you're just making small talk, building that relationship. And if you do it that way, because so many people say, I'm going to look it up, give me 60 seconds or give me 30 seconds. And then they say nothing while the prospect's literally on the phone, just waiting. Don't have any dead time. You're building that relationship and then you come back with, oh, great. I've got great news. That vehicle is available. I'm very familiar with it. Super, super nice. Also just curious, what do you like best about it? You're finding the reason why they like that vehicle. And by knowing their hot button, that's how you sell that person. So when they come to the dealership or they start getting squirmish, you can say, well, I thought you liked it because of that reason. You're finding their hot buttons. That's a very important question to ask. What do you like best about that question? And then when you're saying, oh, the great news, it is available, right after you say it's available, great news, it's super, super nice, very, very familiar with that vehicle. Let's do this. You need to take control at this point. Don't allow the prospect to dictate when they come in. You need to give instructional statements. Why? Because 95% of the world are followers. You need to be that leader and that part of that elite 5%. Tell them what to do. Give instructional statements. What we need to do is go ahead and come in tonight. I'll have the vehicle pulled up for you. We close at 8. What time is best for you? Oh, you can't make it tonight? Dang it. I wish you could, because I promise you it's a very nice vehicle. And I noticed you mentioned that you live out there in Middletown, which is roughly about 20 minutes away. We're open until 8 o'clock. Do you think that you can come by? Even though they've already told me one time that they can't come by, I'm still going to ask a second time. But again, I'm going to say, you're only 20 minutes away, close at 8, which you're telling them information and why they could be there. Oh no, I actually have T-ball practice tonight and it starts at 6:30. That's why you ask that question. And then what you're going to do, well, since you can't make it tonight, I'm super excited to meet you tomorrow. Let's do this. What time do you get off work? Oh, you get off at 5? Okay, perfect. And you're about 25 minutes away. So let's set an appointment for 5:30 tomorrow. Does that sound good to you? Again, you're telling them what to do. You're giving them instructional statements. And they're like, yeah, that sounds perfect. Or they might say, no, I actually got something else planned tomorrow. You have a couple different things that you can do. You can take the car to them, which 1% out of 100 will do that. And that's a great thing to do as well. You could also just schedule an appointment for the following day. But again, you keep pushing because you want to get the prospect there. They can't buy it at their house. They can't buy it at their work. But if you get them there, that's the main goal. Again, give instructional statements. And then once you do all of that and you set the appointment, you immediately need to send them a follow-up text saying, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. It was an absolute pleasure speaking with you, and I look forward to meeting you and helping you get this vehicle. Let me know if you need anything. Have a great day. And you need to send that text to them immediately after you hang up. Now, some companies, dealerships, that means they send like an opt-in text. What I would do, and I've done it a lot of times, before they hang up the phone, if you're doing it through your computer CRM, I'll say, I'm going to go ahead and sending you a text. Please go ahead and respond yes, because I want that person to opt in and do that while they're still on the phone. So, if coming from your cell phone, you can send the text after. But if you're doing it through a CRM, go ahead and have them opt in. It's a game changer. 99% of the people don't do that, so I can go ahead and send them a text and keep sending them text if I want to. Awesome. Great technique to have. Does that help you out? Does this video give you more insight on what to do? Let's say someone says, what's your best price? I said that a few times today, critiquing dealerships. What's your best price? Well, that's a great question. Let me give you every reassurance that we will make sure that when you come here tomorrow, that you are going to leave in the car. Did I answer their question? No. But I gave reassurance that they should come, that their time is worth coming in. I give you my word. I reassure you that you're going to be leaving in the car. And I also painted a word picture, not a word picture. I painted a picture by words that they're going to be leaving in that car. Give reassurance. People love to hear the words, I promise you, I reassure you, I give you my word. I hope this video has helped you, mainly because I want you to sell more cars. I want you to succeed in life. If this video brought some value to your life, take some notes, rewind that thing, share it with other people. Follow me for more sales tips. I'm your sales coach, Brent Lovell. Have a great day.